Here is our cake. It's completely cooled. It's sat overnight.
Well, we've got to have some frosting for this cake, Dawn.
Absolutely.
So the recipe that we're going to demonstrate now is a buttercream frosting that's made in a 3-to-1 ratio, and it can be modified for 1-to-1 to 3-to-1 ratios, which includes modified Atkins and low glycemic index treatment. You wouldn't expect this to have a lot of protein, but this is actually one of the unusual aspects of this frosting is that it's quite high in protein. So we're going to start off, Dawn, by taking the butter and putting it into our mixing bowl.
Here we have 113 grams of unsalted room temperature butter, which I'm going to put in this larger mixing bowl with high sides. It's very important to use room temperature butter and also to use unsalted butter because salt in frosting just does not taste good at all. I'm going to start to cream this quickly with this electric hand mixer. Okay, Beth.
I'm going to take 31 grams of whey protein isolate, and that's different from whey protein. Whey protein isolate has only whey protein in it, does not have the casein that most whey proteins have that you would find in a natural food store. So you might have to get this online.
You can order it online very easily.
So I'm going to add 50 grams of tap water to the whey protein isolate and start mixing this together. And this is going to take a while to work out all the little lumps in here.
That's looking good.
Okay, so we have 4 grams of pure vanilla extract.
And then just a tiny pinch of salt. Salt kind of heightens the flavor. You just don't want to use too much.
Okay. How's that? Is that ready?
Yep, perfect. We're going to slowly start incorporating that into the butter. And again, I'm going to start creaming and use the mixer at a very low speed while you slowly drizzle it in. Okay, now that you've added all of the whey protein mixture, I'm going to quickly scrape the sides of this bowl. And this would be a great time to add the sweetener.
And this is a personal preference about how many drops you want to use. This is carbohydrate-free liquid stevia, which we like to use.
And now we need to continue beating this buttercream until it has become light and fluffy. Thank you. Okay, I think we're just about done. This took about 3 minutes. It could take up to about 5 minutes, but I think this looks pretty good.
It looks wonderful, and Dawn, it's just as smooth as regular frosting.
Yep. Okay, are you ready to fill the pastry bag?
Yes.
Okay. It's easy to flavor in any way that you like with the different types of extracts. So this is great to use for cake decorating, except you will want to do that immediately after mixing it because it is still soft and flexible. Once you put it in the refrigerator, it will harden because of the butter.
Okay, and that would be really hard to even put it into the piping bag.
To pipe it out of the piping bag, exactly. So we're just going to do a few decorations on here. You can see the tip on the piping bag makes pretty little designs. How's that look?
It looks wonderful. It looks like it came from a pastry shop.
Okay, there we go. Buttercream frosting.
And our low-carb chocolate cake. This is something that anybody who's having a birthday would enjoy.
With this recipe and the buttercream frosting, you can absolutely have your cake and eat it too. For this and many more great recipes, please visit charliefoundation.org.